Greetings and thanks for dropping by for this latest edition of Mentor Mike's Market Movies. Today is Tuesday, December 18th, 2012. Right now it's about 8 p.m. and we're going to do a replay from today's trading. This will be the last market movie of 2012. I'm going to take the rest of the year off to enjoy the holidays with family. Hope you folks are enjoying yours as well. And then we'll be back after the new year and working hard on getting our trading room launched and all that good stuff. So let's do a little bit of a background setup here. We're paused at 6 a.m. this morning. We're about to start the data flow. First, let's take a look at the turning point chart. Here is yesterday. We had a high, low, high configuration based on our parabolic momentum modules here, which strongly suggests that today's first turning point will be a low. And that, of course, is kind of in keeping with what we see going on here. So let's start the data, and we'll take it from there. Crank it up to 50 times normal speed. That was too fast of a drop to get in. I actually caught that in real time, but it happened so fast that I'm afraid we can't do much about that one. You'll notice that today's chart template is a little bit different. We're using the red parabolic in lieu of the red moving average. Trying to walk that fine line between, I'm going to slow this down a little bit, between having a minimalist chart and also having all of the necessary materials all in one place. Looks like we've got a bit of a 1, 2, 3 bottom forming right now. We haven't taken out that other low. Okay, we have flipped the parabolic, and that strongly suggests that we're going to go up from here. So we will get long. Okay, we flipped the big parabolic. Okay, and we got all three targets on that very nice rally. And because we flipped the parabolic, that is to say the larger one, we can now confirm that our first turning point of the day is indeed a low. We can see it here, and we can mark it here as well. All right, let's start the date again and see what transpires. Let me pause it there. One of the things that we want to do here is be able to use our 1-minute chart for finding a subsequent entry point. So I'm going to move my little control panel up here so that we can see the parabolic on the 1-minute chart. We have taken out this high, and we've got a bullish cross on the stochastic and on our histogram over here. Let's get long and see what we can do. We're flipping the parabolic over here on the 1 minute. Okay, I'm going to slow it down here now. Notice that we have the histogram on the 1 minute breaking above 0. We've got a bullish cross on the 3-minute stochastic, about ready to re-enter the overbought zone. Don't quite have the full cross on the faster MACD yet. Looks like this guy could stand to be put behind there. And we're just about ready to take out this high. We're still in the trade, so let's see if we're going to hit that third target. If we take out this high right here, there's a pretty good chance that this thing's going to keep going. So let's see what happens. There goes the high, and off it goes to the races. Yep, and there we go. Notice over on the 1 minute chart, we got very close to the red moving average before the market broke to the upside. That's a classic inside out trade. Here we were a little more distant from it, but same general idea. Okay, let's go back to a more conventional setup here. I have to pause for just a moment here. Okay, I am back here, and we need to start our date again. Now notice we have some very obvious divergence developing here, but we also have a very strong longer term parabolic, and we're quite some distance away from flipping it yet. Let's pause for a minute and see what it looks like on the turning point chart. It looks pretty strong here. Look at, we've got the MACD, faster MACD on this time frame looking very bullish. Longer MACD as well. Definite red, white, and blue alignment here. So this thing is looking like it wants to keep going up, but we've also got this strong divergence here, so we've got to be careful. Yeah, we're getting ready to flip this red parabolic, so I'm going to slow the speed down just a tad bit here. Notice our 3-minute MACD getting closer to 0, and our stochastic getting closer to the 50% level. So we're going to break to the upside or the downside. Over on the 1-minute side, we're already looking kind of bearish with the white below the red. There we go. Okay, we flipped that. That's a strong indication we're going to go south. Haven't quite reached the 0 line here, but we have reached the 50% level here. Over here, we got the histogram going south of 0. We've got the stochastic going south of 50%. So let's go ahead and get short. Okay, and we're stopped out. Now let's pause it there and draw the arrow to the appropriate length. Now, this is a kind of a dicey one here. We've got the strong bullish look of this long-term parabolic, and again, on this perspective here, it looks very bullish, a little bit bearish on the stochastic, but otherwise we're heading up pretty good. So my inclination would be to wait until we take out this low, because around that same time we'd be flipping the parabolic, and that would be suggestive that we're going to definitely make another low, and then we'd have a low, high, low situation here. But if we don't take out that low and we turn around and flip this parabolic first, then we've basically got a 1, 2, 3 bottom formation. So in order to confirm that that's not what's happening, we have to pretty much take out this low. So let's see what happens. And not only that, but also we're pretty oversold here on the stochastic already on the 1-minute chart. So okay. Now we flip that parabolic, but we haven't come close to flipping this one. So we may be on our way to a 2 turning point day, a low and a high with a little bit of a zigzag in between. But this is pretty much a 1, 2, 3 bottom the way it stands right now. So let's go ahead and get long. Okay, now that was the end of our trading day. And 2,225 bucks with our 9 contract 3 target array. 1, 2, 3, 4 trades. And we got in on this one midway. Otherwise, we pretty much just traded the parabolic flips here. So pretty straightforward. And looks to me like the final layout is low high. And if you wanted to, you could say, well, we got these little zigzags in here. They didn't really make it to the higher level. Based on the higher time frame parabolics, only 2 turning points. Oops. But on our main chart, we could argue 4. Anyhow, it was a pretty straightforward day, and hopefully we'll have a lot of those. So everybody have a wonderful holiday. Whatever it is you celebrate this time of year, do it to the max and have a wonderful time with friends and family. And I'll look forward to getting with y'all after the new year. So peace.